Hello people, Inspiration right here. This is going to be my review of Wwe TLC. I've literally just finished watching it, the last couple matches, but they weren't that long anyway. So we're going to get a crack-a-lacking bit because we'll get ready for work as well. Jake, I'm recording! Now wait! Sorry about that, folks, as I said. I'm going to crack on with it. So the first, I did watch the pre-show this time. Only because the reason I watched the pre-show is there was 2 matches that I wanted to see and they put them on the pre-show. The Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander. For the time they got, it was a decent little 5-minute match. Wouldn't expect anything less from them too. I think Buddy Murphy's kind of proven that he is a good wrestler. And I think now he's been given a bit of faith in, you know, direction. Cedric Alexander's always been a good wrestler. It's a nice little 5-minute match for, like I said, what time they had. It was obvious that Buddy Murphy is going to win because they ain't going to let him lose the belt just yet. I think they're trying to build him as a really good champion, which I quite like. I think he deserves it. I think Cedric Alexander will be champion again, but it will be in time. It won't be yet. The next match, ladder kickoff match, which to my surprise is put on the pre-show as well. Elias versus Bobby Lashley. Not gonna lie, I thought Bobby Lashley was going to win this one because I don't think he's won a pay-per-view match for quite a while. And I thought they was pushing him, so I thought he'd win this one. Again, for the time they had, a decent match. Not amazing, but a decent match, you know. They used the ladder quite a lot, which I thought was really good because some ladder matches you have them and they don't even use the ladder that much. But they used the ladder quite a lot in this one, so that's good. But so like I said, for the time they had, it was a good little decent 5-minute match. Kind of surprised Bobby Elias won. I thought Bobby would win. But then it didn't really matter because Bobby kind of took Elias out at the end. So it was a bit pointless, really, Elias winning. WWE Mixed Match Challenge Finals. R-Truth and Camilla versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. I didn't pick a winner for this one in my head because the reason I'm saying is because you've got to look at R-Truth and Carmella. Out of them two, Carmella's the one who's more known, has more matches and is being pushed more. But then you look at the Jinder Mahal side and Alicia Fox. Jinder Mahal one time was the champion, so that was why it's hard to call it down who was going to win. It was a pretty rubbish match, let's face it, but they didn't really put much effort and time into this. Do I think this means Carmella is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble? Possibly. Do I think this means that R-Truth's going to win the Men's Royal Rumble? I highly doubt it. It'll probably get chopped out. But, you know, it wasn't really anything special. But let's face it, no one really cared about it. The Bar versus Uso versus New Day. Again, for the time they had, it was a decent-ish match. Nothing amazing. You know, I wouldn't expect anything less from the 3 teams in the match. Just New Day, Usos, and the Bar are all worthy tag teams. I didn't really personally care who would win because I like all 3 tag teams. I do think the Bar would have won. And they did. I thought they was going to win anyway because they've only just won the belts. It's similar to Buddy Murphy. They've only just won the belts. So not going to lose them straight away like that. You know, but apart from that, a decent little 5-minute match. Nothing special. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin lost. That was obvious. That was obvious from day one. Because the rumours for ages is that Braun Strowman's going after the Universal Championship and he's going to be the next one to win it and take it off Raw. So it's obvious that Baron Corbin was going to lose this one. Obviously, Braun was actually injured, but I like the fact they still brought him to the show. How they got around it, I thought was quite clever and quite good. Have the faces come out and help Braun and take Baron Corbin out. You know, so that's what I can say. It was a nice little cover-up and decent angle, I suppose, and he started getting involved as well. Which is obvious Braun was going to win. Tables match, Natalya versus Ruby Riott. Again, this is a decent match. You know, table, fair play. Natalya actually took out Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, put them through tables, and turned it into a 1-on-1 match. It was, again, for the time they were given, it was a nice little decent 5-minute match. Nothing amazing. That's the thing with most of these matches. They were decent for the time they had. So this is a decent little match. I thought Natalya would win, because this is a very personal storyline. It's obviously to do with her father who's just died. Fair play to her to agreeing with her. And it was just a nice little moment for obviously her to have her glasses on and have her father's glasses on jacket and put Ruby through the table, which had her face on it, which is quite weird, but yeah. decent little match. Not surprised he got the winner. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. Again, another decent little match. Very backwards and forwards. Obviously, you had Dolph jump in, which I thought he would get involved in the match in some way. Did I think Finn was going to win? No, I didn't, to be honest, because I've lost faith in WWE and their faith in Finn. They don't have much faith in Finn, let's face it. With the rumour that Drew is going to be getting a massive push and going for the belt after Braun, I would have thought they would have made Drew McIntyre win it. So I was quite surprised Finn won, but I'm happy he won because he's one of my favourites. An okay-ish match, a decent 5-minute match. Again, like I said, most of these are 5-minute decent matches. Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton and chairs match. Again, a very decent match. Again, I like the fact they use the chairs quite a lot, because again, you can have some chair matches where they didn't use the chairs quite often. I've seen matches in the past where they've had chair matches and they haven't really used the chairs, so it's pointless making it a chair match. But this is a nice little 5-minute match as well. Decent. I thought Rey would win, because he hasn't had many wins on the pay-per-view and he hasn't long come back, so that's why I thought he would win. And Randy's kind of gone to a guy that comes, does matches and don't really do anything else. But fair play, because he's been in the business for God knows how long. I have to say, I really enjoyed the ending with this one. I thought it was quite clever. It looked like Randy was going to set up the RKO, and then Ray just ran across tables and turned it into a pin. Chair, should I say, and then turned it into a little pin. So, it was a good little match. Raw's Women's Championship match, Ronda versus Nia Jax. It's pretty obvious Ronda's going to win, let's face it. But other than that, it's a really good match. I was impressed with Ronda. Each time she has a match, each pay-per-view she impresses me. She does something new, different. She's definitely learning and getting better, so fair play to her. Very good match. A good match this one, not decent, a good match. Was obvious Ronda was going to win, because she's going to keep that belt for a very long time probably. And I know in the video last review I said she gets on my nerves, because she does at times, but she also has shown me she can wrestle and put on matches, and each time she does, she incorporates new moves. So yeah, just obvious winner. WWE Championship match, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. Pretty obvious Daniel Bryan was going to win. One, because he only just got a belt, and two, rumours is that AJ wants to spend more time with his family and have a deal contract like Randy's got, and that's why he lost the belt. Didn't want to have the belt anymore. Other than that, like I said, an amazing match, which you wouldn't expect anything less from these two. These two are ring veterans, been in the ring for years. Both know how to put on amazing matches. So it's no wonder they was going to put on an amazing match when they met, which obviously they did, and I couldn't say anything else. This is probably one of the best matches of the night, apart from maybe the last match. Very good match, very enjoyable. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. This, don't know, it's a bit of a slow burner, which is a bad thing to say really, because Dean and Seth normally could put on really good matches. Seth's put on good matches in the past, so has Dean. They've had good matches together with each other, one is with the Shield as well. I wasn't surprised that Dean won, to be honest, because there was a rumour going around that he was going to win an Intercontinental belt. Seth's had it for a little bit, he's won it many times, so he didn't exactly need it to keep in the profile. And if the rumour was true he's going against Brock, then, that makes it even more obvious. I don't know, it's just a bit of a slow match. He was a bit slow in this match. They didn't really hit each other as much as they could or put as much moves into it. And considering they probably had the longest time out of everyone in this match, apart from Daniel Bryan and AJ, on this pay-per-view, apart from Daniel Bryan and AJ, I would have thought they would have put a lot more time and effort into it. And not more time and effort, but a lot more, not time, but a lot more effort, because they could put a lot more and packed a lot more into that match. It's just a bit boring, a bit slow, I don't know. I agree with the crowd, it was a bit boring this match. It was taking their time too long to do moves, so, they could have packed a lot more into it. Maybe if there was weapons in it, it might have made it a bit better, but even without weapons, they still could have made that a bit of a better match. SmackDown Women's Championship Triple Threat match, Lana Sharon's match, Asuka versus Bayley versus Charlotte. Very good match, wouldn't expect nothing less from Charlotte or Becky. Or Asuka, to be fair, even though Asuka's been dropped. What can I say? It was a spot fest after spot fest after spot fest. There's a bit, a lot of botches in the match, but that went down to the wrestlers, with the Jones suplex through the table by Asuka when the table didn't break properly, and when Charlotte speared Asuka through the barricade didn't break properly, and then you had Becky jumping off the ladder and doing a leg drop to Charlotte, and she missed and hit her stomach, not her head. There's a lot of botches, but then that wasn't their fault. So apart from that, it was kind of a spot fest, move after move after move after spot after spot. But it was a really good match, really good fun, ending to a really good pay-per-view, and fair play to all three women. They put on a good match and showed that, again, the women can end the pay-per-view and put on amazing matches. Love the Ronda interference with pushing both Becky and Charlotte off the ladder, because hopefully this will lead to a triple threat between the three of them, or Charlotte have a good match with her I don't know, at the next pay-per-view, and then maybe Becky at WrestleMania, which is what I'm hoping personally. Or even if it's a triple threat, it's going to be good. And it's about time Asuka had a championship, because she's been on main roster for a long time. She should have had this belt ages ago. So I'm glad she had the belt as well. So it kind of keeps you interested in what they're going to do with Becky and Charlotte, and keeps you interested in Asuka now, because she's got the belt, she's become relevant again. So overall, like I said, apart from the AJ vs Daniel Bryan, it's probably the second best match tonight, and definitely was a spot fest and made up, and showed that the women can put on a really good match, and it was a really good match. So that was my review of Wwe TLC. This will be dropping Friday. I've recorded this Tuesday, because like I said, I finished watching it Tuesday. So I'll be dropping this Friday, and I'll be back, like I said, 8th of January. Get a little Christmas Eve, New Year's video, Eve videos, probably, you know, saying Merry Christmas and whatnot. So I've been inspirational. Hopefully, you know, you enjoyed the content during the week. If it works, if it hasn't, you know, now I apologise, because it's just my net, but, you know, like I said in my NBA video, which I did today, Tuesday, because I'm recording this Tuesday, I will get my mobile Wi-Fi by the time the channel comes back next year, so you definitely have better screens next year. So I'm an inspirational. It's been TLC review. Check out yourself. Decent pay-per-view, nothing special, but decent, with a few really good matches. I'm an inspirational. I'll see you there.